welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Liliana Wata, and I am 16 years old, and yeah, my YouTube account name though is Liliana the Creator. People to know certain facts about me and stuff. So yeah, so on my computer, on my MacBook right here, I have a slideshow right here, and has lots of questions, number 1 to 20, and I'm just gonna answer honestly whichever one I get to. What is the origin meaning of your name? I would say the meaning for Lily, my nickname is Lily, or Lilybug, or yeah, Lilybug, or just Lily. I think Lily's because the flower. Where were you born? I was born in Fort Worth, Texas. How old are you? I am 16 years old, and I am a junior in high school, and I plan to graduate May 2027. In which country do you live today? I live in the United States, which is where Texas is. And, how many languages do you speak? I speak English, and I know a little bit of Spanish. I'm very no sabo, you could say, to be honest, but honestly, if you say something to me in Spanish, I will understand you. However, I just probably won't speak to you back because I sound so white, so I don't like it. How tall are you? I am 5 feet, which I know is short, but I think I'm done growing. To be honest, I've been 5 foot for the past 30 years. Damn! What is your biggest strength? My biggest strength? My biggest strength is probably carrying on a lot of emotions. I can carry on so many emotions before I break, unless I'm very mad. Very, very mad. It's one thing you struggle with but always find a way to rock it. Definitely learning. I am a very visual learner. If you want to teach me something, you have to show me a couple times, and then I will maybe, I'm not saying I will, I will maybe understand it. And I feel it very varies in every subject, but in math, I struggle so bad in math, but once you show me so many times, I will understand it, and I'll be like, oh, I know how to do it so easily, and the whole time I'm like, bro, that was so easy, Stay open-minded while standing firm in your beliefs. I really think this is a really good question. I think if you are not open-minded, you should not voice your opinion, because obviously free speech, everyone has the right to say something, everyone has the right to voice their opinion. However, if your opinion is clearly negative and you are going to make a negative impact on this person's feelings or this person's mind, why do you continue to say those negative things to someone, knowing that could maybe break someone or lose someone? You just never know. And so I think how you stay open-minded is just realizing, okay, literally showing empathy. Empathy is such a big thing that people lack in this world. You literally just have to look at the person. Okay, if I say this, do I think that they're gonna break, or do I think that they're gonna build stronger, and then they're gonna listen to me, they're gonna listen to what I have to say, and they're gonna listen to what is right, in my opinion. Positive or negative outlook on life. I struggle with mental health, and so I'm not gonna lie, I'm being 100% honest, I have sometimes a negative outlook on life just because I think so negatively. I don't know how to say that word, but you know what I'm saying. On life, I will just be sitting here and I'm just I don't want to be here. I will be around my family and I'm just I don't want to be here. Prefer to work independently or as a part of a team? I think independently in things I am very I'm very confident in, and as a team wherever I'm kind of stuck, or I'm I don't know what to do, or I have friends in that class maybe, or I have friends by me. So I think it really just depends what is that in scenario. Perfectionist, or do you believe in done is better than perfect? Definitely done is better than perfect, because if it's done, it's done. It's prioritize feelings or logic. I think I definitely prioritize feelings when it's to my friends sometimes, or whenever I know that they need help and that they're in desperate need of advice and help, or just someone's presence. But definitely logic whenever I can feel someone is wrong about a certain topic, and I try to correct them. I try to correct them with logic and not my personal feelings, because your personal feelings will always get in the way no matter what. But you have to learn how to block it off, and you have to learn how to just shut yourself down and just literally just give them the right answer. How do you prioritize your goals and values? I think literally just putting my mind to it. Not procrastinating. Not letting my friends get in the way, or boys in high school are so important to certain girls, And I think whenever you are in love with someone, you prioritize them more than your future. And I think you start to lose track of your future because you just see your future with that person and you're not looking at the other side of the world. You're just looking at that future with that one person and you're not worrying, oh, like college is coming up, oh, college applications, school, this, I have this test on this day, you know, you're just thinking, oh my gosh, I can see this person type thing, you know, just success in your life. I think I measure success in my life if I actually meet that goal, or if I actually meet that like success measurement, I guess you could say. Like if I don't meet that goal that I definitely needed to meet, then I'm like, dang, like what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong not to get to that point? What did I procrastinate, and what did I not do that that I should have done? What could I have done more, you know, type thing. We're just saying motivated and productive. I'm probably not the right person. I procrastinate badly. I'm not gonna lie. I procrastinate badly, but I always get it done somehow, some way. I always find the time to get it done, and if I don't, it definitely eats me alive. Like eats me alive badly. Motivates you and inspires you. I think just my parents being proud of me definitely motivates me. I don't think I could be mentally happy if my parents weren't happy for me or happy about what I'm doing. Like, how do you prioritize relationships and people in your life? Growth. Like, you, in order to be independent, you have to be alone, and you have to mentally be okay being alone. Yes, physically you're okay, but at the same time, mentally, and like a time and place for everyone. Like my friends, like I love to hang out with my friends, but individually. If my friends know each other, I love to like group everyone up and like, oh, like, you know, like let's do this, like let's do that. But if they don't know each other and I just want to go one-on-one hang out, then I'm like, oh, like let's go to the movies, like let's go eat dinner, let's go do this, you know, type thing. I definitely think that you have to let yourself be present and not on your phone, or you're in a different place, or you're like literally your mental head is somewhere else, and you're with someone else that is more important than whatever is going on in your head, you know. What's your approach to forgiveness and compassion? I think just my approach is how God has forgiven me, and how he has forgiven me for my sins as he died on the cross for us. Not to say that he died on the cross for us to keep sinning, but at the same time you have to open up your eyes and realize that, you know, like maybe this person did do something bad to you, but you have to sit there and think, okay, why did they do that? And maybe they were going through something. You'll never know what someone is truly going through. Yes, you can physically say, oh yeah, I know what they're going through, I've been through that. Maybe yes, but you never know what has been different between your situation and their situation. And that's the time where you have to break off and be like, okay, this person is hurting. Your best friend, and how did you meet? I'm gonna use Angela, like she's my best friend. We actually met like online, I guess you could say. Although I do know one of her cousins, one of her cousins, Maxima. I went to middle school with her, and out of nowhere, I think Angela had like followed me one day, and then I followed her back, and then we just clicked like that. Like one day she was into my spam, and then I was into her spam, and then she was swiping on my stories, I was swiping on her stories, and then we have never actually hung out until a year of knowing each other. Her 15 came up, and I believe I went with my other friend Yudi and my friend Josh, and that's my first time meeting her, and I was so nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, like this is the same girl I talk to every day, but I've never met her, you know. And a die friend, tell us about them. My two ride or die friends are Bala and Lorena. If you know me, you definitely know Bala and Lorena. They have been my best friends since I was about 4 years old. Lorena is my aunt, and Bala is like cousins, like to both me and Lorena. We all grew up on the same neighborhood block, I guess you could say, and we have just been inseparable since. Has your circle of friends changed over the years? I would definitely say during middle school I did not have the best group of friends growing up. During middle school, I was definitely not doing good things. That was definitely like the lowest place in my life. I am still friends with, I would say, like 3 of them, and they have definitely changed the way they are just as much as I changed, and they have definitely shown growth, and I love them, all of them. I love everyone that I met in middle school, like for sure. In high school, I would say I would definitely have like I would say that my friends definitely changed throughout every year. So like freshman, I was very quiet, didn't really talk to anyone. Sophomore year, I kind of like expanded a little bit, and then definitely junior year, I definitely expanded my my friends very much, especially with the variety of classes I changed, because I was in all level classes, and now I am in like AP and like dual credit and like extracurriculars and stuff. So I'm definitely a little bit more ample. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is purple. My pillows, my like sheets are purple. Literally, you just check my thing. My phone case is purple, everything's purple. But my favorite colors are definitely purple and gray, and like the gray in my background. What is my favorite movie genre? Definitely rom-coms. I love rom-coms. My favorite rom-com is probably While You Were Sleeping. I love Sandra Bullock. What's my favorite season? My favorite season is probably winter, to be honest, just because summer it's so hot and I work outside, so it's just so hot. Although I do love being tan and I do love being like burnt and stuff, it's just very hot to be outside. What's my favorite food to munch on? Definitely hot chips, like spicy chips, like Takis, Dynamites, Flamas, Turbos, like any hot chips I love, to be honest, which is bad, I know. What is my favorite perfume? My favorite perfume is probably the Billie Eilish one. It's literally up there. And then Sol de Janeiro, 62. As you can tell, I love vanilla. Like, I love vanilla so much. And also the YSL one. The YSL and the black. What's my favorite type of music or artist? I think my type of favorite music is probably like, I like a lot of indie and like 80s classic rock. I like oldies. I like any type of music, to be honest. I love jazz. My favorite like movies though are probably Harry Potter, Coraline, Hunger Games, Twilight. My favorite TV show is probably, I'm telling you so much. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They're so funny. Right now I'm currently watching Glee, Gossip Girl. Well, actually no, my favorite TV show is Gilmore Girls for sure. I've watched that show like 7 times over and over again. But I'm currently watching Glee. Yeah, Glee, Stranger Things because the new season came out. Gossip Girl. That's another one I was watching. What's my favorite flower? Lilies, obviously, and cherry blossoms. I love cherry blossoms. No, actually, my favorite type of candy, probably Sour Patch Kids, but specifically the big ones, like the king size ones, not the big pack, but like they're the big like the big Sour Patch. I don't know if anyone's ever seen those. I love those though. And my favorite chocolate is Dove chocolate, and I'll put it like right here. I know I feel like people have never ate that chocolate, but I love genuinely. What's my favorite type of art? Definitely painting. I love to paint. It definitely heals like my inner childhood. I don't really know how to like do this YouTube thing, but I'm definitely trying my hardest to lock in and record. I am investing in a camera. I'm not really sure if I want to record videos on that just because it's more of like a picture camera, not a video camera. So yeah, I'm very awkward and I don't really know how to do this, but I'm actually kind of glad I am, and I'm actually so like stunned that I'm smiling at him because I don't smile like that ever. I don't smile like that ever. But yeah, so honestly, I hope everyone like kind of like enjoyed my like get to know me. I feel like people probably already know like a bunch of this information, but I'm just glad I kind of made the channel, and this channel is literally just for strictly fun purposes. Like I actually not have a plan to be famous at all, just so everyone knows. Like I just kind of made it out of like boredom and to share my life, to be honest. So thank you guys for like watching, and I hope like you watched the whole video. I don't know, you don't have to, but I like this kind of like more of the boring videos. But yeah.